Hey guys, okay, so today, now, I'm going to do a little tutorial on how to insert your blades accurately on the universal stainless steel fee holders. These came in your kit. And I have two fee U-blades, which they actually do look pretty similar to each other today, but as you guys know, they are somewhat inconsistent. Okay, so let's get started. So we're going to start with the eccentric. As you notice on your eccentric tool, or on your tool, you have, there's several different things going on, okay? You have your tightener or loosener. You have a little half moon shape right here. I'm trying to show good. Okay, and then in the center there's a circle. That circle is for needles to do manual shading. And then in the center, that slot is for a classic style. Okay, so like I said, we're going to start with the eccentric. Now, as you know, or if you do know, the eccentric blade will go on the side. So if you do use the disposable, you notice that the blade is on the side closest to your body, and that's where your blade goes on your universal tool. I'll take these away because it's affecting the light. Okay, so I've loosened this up. What you do, don't open this. Don't open as you would, for your, let's just say, a normal blade. Don't just open it to take it out. What you're going to do, instead of doing opening from the separated piece here, is you're going to poke this through here, through the back, so it comes out like that. This way, you can push your blade in nicely without stabbing yourself. Okay, so the blade is going to fit right in here in the center. I should have pushed it in more before I let go, but whatever, I'll just do this. So I couldn't see what I was doing because I was looking on the camera. Just make sure your hand's protected, that's the point. There you go. The depth of however you put it in is up to you. We're gonna tighten it till it's, tight. You can't turn it anymore. If you don't turn it enough, guess what? It's gonna push back in. Okay? So this is how your eccentric setting should look. Like I said, the depth of which it goes in is your choice. But you don't want it too far out because then your blade could bend. And you don't want it too far in because then it's just too close to your base, and it's also hard for you to see. Okay, so this here is the eccentric setting on your universal holder. Okay, number 2, we're going to do the classic style. Again, this is the same. Where did my pigment come from? This is the same exact tool or holder. It's all nice and loose. Now this blade is going to go in the center piece. Pop it open through the back, through the paper. This is just to protect your hand. Okay, so what you're going to do, this goes on an angle. So, okay. As you can see, I have it on a slight angle. Well, that's as far as it's going to go. Tighten your tool. Now, like I said, this will be in the center slot, but on an angle. So when you go to stroke, I don't even have a piece of latex, just give me one second. Okay, so with the classic setting, on an angle, remember? And this is as far as it can go. So it's basically got its own bumper on it for you. Again, 90 degrees, 45. You don't really need a 45 too much with the classic setting. It's already on an angle for you. So when you're going to do your bottom strokes, the angled part is going to be pointing at your body. We all know how I feel about the disposable blades. I feel for some reason they just split, and as you can see, it's already got a split down the center. Whatever, that's irrelevant. The point is, when you're going to stroke and you're using the classic, if you're doing your bottom strokes, the angle should be facing you. When you are doing your uppers, it's going to be more of a pen motion. For some reason, this is so blurry. I'm so sorry. It's going to be more of a pen motion. Now, you don't need to put it on such an angle, but it still needs to be 90 degrees straight. Okay. Oh my god, do you see those double strokes already? Kill me. Okay. Classic. There you go. Eccentric. What I do like about the eccentric setting as opposed to the classic is that there's no switching of how you should be handling the blade. It's just one motion no matter what. So what you're going to do, obviously 90 degree, 45, pull up. Okay. And then again, more of a pen motion for your upper strokes. Okay, so there's your little demo on how to insert your blades properly and use your tool properly. I hope this helped you. Have a good night.